Here are 5 tips to make a better reel in 2026. Be clear on your why. Why should you make a reel? Well, your reel is like your visual resume. It's the front page of your branding package. It's the quickest way for you to introduce your unique filmmaking style to an audience. So when you're putting together your reel, think about what skills you want to exhibit. Tip number 2, use your best shots only. The goal is to hook your audience and keep them engaged. I like to keep my reels short, usually around a minute. What I do is I pick the best 5 shots from each project that I want to show, and then I cut down from there. How do I do that? Well, that gets to the next tip. Use music to your advantage. When you're thinking about your personal branding, music sets the tone. Ask yourself, what kind of filmmaker am I? If you shoot sports or fashion or verite documentaries, those are all going to have different types of music that go well with them. And once you've found a good music track, cutting to the beat is a great way to keep up the pace and keep people engaged. So here's another way to keep things engaging. Tip number 4, look for visual and thematic similarities. So first, visual similarities. In my reel, you could see that I cut from a mason jar filled with kimchi to another mason jar being used by a watercolor artist. That creates a smooth transition which is satisfying and shows some editing ability. And it's the same thing for thematic similarities. Once I have all my shots selected that I want to use in my reel, I try to see how they might fit together. Maybe I have a bunch of slow, meditative shots of people in thought. If you shoot a lot in one genre, you might have a bunch of shots of food or art or whatever. Figuring out those thematic similarities can help you break your reel down into distinct sections. You can really get creative with the pace. Slow section, fast section, slow section, fast section. Finally, tip number 5. Maybe you've already picked up on this, but this is the most important one. Tell a story. Beyond showing your ability to capture pretty shots, your reel is your best opportunity to show people that you can tell a story. One thing I've started to incorporate into my own documentary reel is sound bites from each project that I include. And I like to arrange these in a way that I have a little bit of a story arc throughout the course of the reel. So for example, in the beginning of my reel, there's a theme of seeing. That's seeing details on an instrument, seeing frames on a film strip, and a fashion designer seeing her garments in motion. Then putting it all together through the shots, the music, the themes, and the narration, I try to construct a storyline that shows I can tell a story in 60 seconds. The bottom line is this: 2026 is here and AI is only going to get better at making pretty visuals. But you can set yourself apart by showcasing your own unique personal storytelling style. And that's what your reel is for.